Here's how to set up your first Pickleheads event step by step. First step is to create your account. On desktop, you'll just click the Join for Free button in the top right. On mobile, you'll just tap Join Now. In both cases, it takes just a few moments to create an account. All you'll need is your name and an email address and a password you'd like to use. Once you're logged in, the second step is to create your first list. On desktop, that lives here under the drop down for My Lists. And you'd be able to create a list like that. You can name it anything you'd like Monday Group. This is also easy to do on the mobile app. You'll go down to the bottom right where it says Groups, and then tap My Lists and the plus button to create a list here. Step 3 is to add players to your list. There's two ways to do this. For most people, they'll want to add by email or phone. If you already have a list of clients that you work with or friends that you play with, it is super simple to copy and paste all their email addresses or phone numbers and add them directly to the list. No one gets notified at this point. This list is private to you. However, if you don't have that list put together, you can also tap Search Pickleheads, and it will ask you if you want to add from your phone. You'll be able to select individual contacts and add them to your list. Once you have all the players that you'd like from your list, the next step is to reserve your courts. Pickleheads does not reserve courts for you. You'll have to do this as you normally would. For your first event, we highly recommend having at least 2 courts. But once you're ready to set that up and have your courts reserved, you'll go to Organize, Run a Round Robin, and Create Round Robin. For your first event, we highly recommend using the Gauntlet format. You'll be able to put in the name, you'll be able to put in the start time, and all the details of the courts that you reserved. On the mobile, it's even simpler. You can just tap the New Game button with the plus mark in the bottom and do Round Robin. Again, you can tap Gauntlet, put in your location, and move forward. Both cases, you'll click Create Session. It'll bring you to a screen like this. You can click Invite Players Now, and this is where your list comes into play. If you click Invite Lists, you can invite your entire list in just a click. At this point, the members on your list will receive a notification to their email or their phone number, depending on what you entered, to join your event. They'll be able to join the event without needing a Pickleheads account. However, they'll get the most out of it if they go ahead and create a Pickleheads account. You can also invite with a link if you want to drop that in a text thread, or you can even print a QR code and bring that to your event for people to join. As your players accept their invites, they'll show up down here under the confirmed list. For the purposes of this demonstration, I've gone ahead and added players manually, but you won't have to do anything once you've invited the players. When you're ready to go, on the day of the event, you'll click View Round Robin. This feature is only available on our mobile app. So what you'll do is you'll come over here on the app and select your session. From there, you'll tap Set Up under Round Robin. You'll see all of the confirmed players have shown up here. If somebody is not able to attend, you can uncheck them. Or if somebody shows up you weren't expecting, you can add them right down here. But once you've got your lineup set, you'll click Create Round 1 Matchups. This has automatically optimized for the court space that you have, and you'll be able to hit Start Round. Once those players have finished playing, you'll add the scores in. Any of the players that have Pickleheads accounts will be able to add their scores, or you as the organizer can add it in for them. Once your matchups have both been played, you can tap End Round. Depending on how much time you have, you can play as many rounds as you'd like. We find that in a 2-hour session, we can often get 6 to 8 rounds in. So we're going to play another round. Ahead of creating the round 2 matchups, if somebody has to leave early, you can check them off, or if somebody shows up late, you can add them in. But you can see we have new matchups. Again, we'll add in our scores. And then we'll end the round. We'll do one more round for this demonstration. Again, you can change the people who are available if you need. Now we have another set of matchups. Again, we'll add our scores. And we'll end this round. When you've run out of time, you can just tap End Event, finish round robin, and then you have some winners. You can also view the entire standings, and you can give out a prize if you'd like, or just give the winner a pat on the back. That's it. That's the entire process of creating your first event on Pickleheads. As you get more accustomed to the app, you'll see there's all sorts of different formats and settings that you can adjust depending on what your needs are. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about how to get this done, feel free to reach out to us.